Broadcasting from Wilson Area High School, this is the Warrior News, your place to keep up to date with the latest. Live at 7:44 a.m., the Warrior News starts right now.
Good morning, Wilson. Today is Tuesday, November 7th, 2017. Hope everybody is enjoying their Tuesday. What a great day it is here in Wilson. Also, I should probably remind all of the staff and teachers that today is election day. So regardless of your political views, have fun with that, or don't have fun with that. But anyway, I am Michael Jablonski, and I'm the only person here. But anyway, to start, I want to personally thank the chorus for the awesome cabaret night that they held on Friday night. It really was great to hear how much people can sing in our school. I mean, you just hear the music they did for each individual song. There was a lot of emotion in their voices. But anyway, if you're curious to hear the great music that they played, you can find it on our YouTube channel. Anyway. All this week, we will be viewing some experiments from the one and only Mr. G. So without further ado, let's look at Tuesday's Physics Moment of the Day. Science.
The two aluminum rods are different lengths. The shorter rod is in front, the longer rod is in the back. These can also vibrate, moving the air that enters your ear and being interpreted by the brain as sound. So I'll go into the rosin bag, and I'll take just a little bit of rosin on my fingers, and I will take an aluminum rod, and I'll hold it in the middle. And all I will do is start the rod to vibrate, and now the rod is vibrating, which vibrates the air, which travels to your ear, and the brain interprets that as sound. Proof? There, I just absorbed all of the vibrational energy out of the rod, and it no longer vibrates. Now, do you remember what that sound was? See if we can get that again. There she is. Try to memorize that pitch, because this is shorter and should sing at a higher frequency, higher pitch. Boom, boom. Perhaps a little more rosin, and we'll try to get this shorter rod to sing. Definitely higher pitch than the previous. The rod is vibrating, causing the air to vibrate, entering your ears. Sound. There we go. I just took all the energy out. I'm Mr. G, and this was your Physics Moment of the Day.
Science. Probably should have given an audio warning for that one, but thank you, Mr. G. You can never be sure what's going on in room 111, but you can always be sure that something is going on in room 111. Anyway, now to the announcements. First off, congrats to Gabby Vega for her performance at States last Friday. For the fourth year in a row, Gabby finished in the top third of the competition, so great job, Gabby. And I also want to congratulate the band for having another successful performance at Nationals this past Sunday. I don't have the specific details for you, but being that it's Wilson Band, I'm sure they were awesome. Anyway, there will be a SAD meeting after school today in room 206 to prepare for the Powder Puff game, so all members should attend. Members of the Warrior Club who are attending the ADL conference on Thursday, you should be warned that you have a brief meeting tomorrow morning in the library at 7:15 a.m. Also, this Friday, we'll be having the annual Veterans Day Assembly, and for those of you who don't know, this is where our school will honor those who have fought for our country, and also maybe a game show in there, but the assembly will take place from periods 2 to 4, though. There will be an international club meeting on Friday after school to prepare the gifts for the annual donation. You can see Ms. Zahler if you have any questions about that. And a reminder to my fellow Scholastic Scrimmage members, our next competition will be this Thursday. We currently plan on leaving at around 8:45 a.m., so be sure to be on time and be prepared. And just this Thursday, you will scan in and then report directly to the auditorium. Also, you will be missing periods 1 through 4, so plan accordingly. And since we do not have Trivia Tuesday today, I'll just give you a brief update on the weather. The morning should be pretty good, but right around noontime we'll see some rain come in, and that rain should last throughout the day. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday look to be just simply overcast, though. So try to stay dry today, but the rest of the week should be fine. Oh yes, and also to seniors, I'm required to mention that all scholarships available can be found online on the Guidance Office webpage throughout the high school website. But that is it for today. Oh no, actually, before we go, I do want to wish the debate team good luck at their first competition of the season, which is tomorrow. I'm sure Mrs. Gurrow is proud to be leading this year's team. But that wraps it up for today's show. You can be sure to follow us on YouTube if you want to keep up to date with the latest. You can also follow us on Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram. I'm sure we'll be getting AOL soon enough at Warrior News 15, though. But signing off for now, I'm Michael Jablonski saying, stay classy, Wilson.
Bonjour. The International Club is collecting presents for underprivileged children throughout the world. What we would love from you, if you could help, and Wilson members helped us, or students and faculty last year helped us collect shoe boxes. We have plenty. Now we need to fill our shoe boxes. And we're looking within the next week or 2 weeks to fill it with certain items. So the very first thing that's going to go in our Christmas present for our children is a toy or a fun item. Something exciting. Look at that, a basketball. This is perfect. This is something from the dollar store. It's a little bouncy ball. That'll go in one of our boxes. Fun. Want another toy? A froggy, perfect, a stuffed animal of some sort. Those are both good examples of different toys that could go in our box. Okay, another thing that we would like to pack into our shoe boxes are clothing items or different accessories. Look at that, a pair of socks, children's socks, how cute. Okay, into the box. What else? Beautiful, hair clippies. So any type of accessories like this, little jewelry, toy jewelry, t-shirts, if you can find any on sale, we would love to take things like that from you. Okay, the next thing, hygiene products. But we have to keep in mind, aw, it's a puppy and a washcloth. Okay, so this would be a hygiene product for a kid. Also, what else do we have? Toothbrush. Now, something to keep in mind, we cannot include toothpaste or any liquid items, but toothbrushes, a lot of these children don't have toothbrushes and they need them, so we would love to collect them. If you have any toothbrushes, bring them in. And the last thing, a box of soap, again, non-liquid. All right, the next thing and the last thing, school supplies. These children don't have school supplies. So, pencils, beautiful, but with the pencils, we can't just send them pencils. If you bring in a pencil, if you could kindly bring as well a pencil sharpener so the children can sharpen the pencils that we send them. And another example is some crayons. So all these things came from the dollar store and some child is going to really appreciate them. And now something that doesn't necessarily have to come from the dollar store, if you have a closet at home that has some old wrapping paper in it, we would really appreciate that because we're going to wrap with Christmas paper or any kind of pretty paper. We're going to wrap our boxes and send them off to some children. Last year we sent 6 boxes to students in the Ukraine and we'd love to beat that record this year with some more. All right, thank you so much for your attention and consideration.